So, I had some ideas. Okay, about the idea of it won't happen to me. Because I think that it's strange that we all have that mindset. Like, we all think like, it's rare that everyone has the exact same feeling or position on something like that. I don't know how better to explain that, but the idea that it won't happen to me, okay? What if the reason that we like have that idea is because like, so what if we really all exist in our own like worlds or universes or dimensions? And so like everything that is in my universe is like there specifically for me. So like everything that happens in my world is designed specifically for me. And like every person that is or isn't in my world is specifically there for me. But what if at times in your life when you need it, other people share your universe with you? Like, so what if, so like if we all have our own universes and then sometimes they combine, like, so we're sharing our experiences together, like both of us are in our own universes, but we're sharing a specific moment in time together. Does that make sense?
I'm gonna die someday, rather be alive today. You've been on my mind today, got some shit that I should say. This is what this song's about.
Alright, so if we dive deeper into this subject, then maybe so I was like thinking the process, like I was thinking it through. If that is true, that we're all living in our own universes, dimensions, whatever, and sometimes we share them with someone else. Like, okay, so you know that idea that I'll have to figure out what book this idea is from. I'll ask my mom because I'm pretty sure, or maybe my brother. I might ask my brother. But the idea that that things only exist when you are thinking about them existing. So, okay, this part is a little weird. Have you ever like spent a day or like a number of days like completely by yourself, like with either like literally no communication with anyone else or like very little communication with anyone else, and then kind of for that time you almost forget that like even like some of the most important people in your life, like you almost forget that they exist, and you're like, oh shit, like I haven't even checked on like that person in a while, like I almost forgot about them. Like, and that, I do not at all mean that like you're literally forgetting about, like obviously they're the most important people in our lives, like, you know, we're not going to forget about them, but sometimes for a time you can like, I don't like only be focused on your own existence and like what it is that you're doing in the moment, you know? Oh, I'm not naked, by the way. All right, so we have that experience. So we have the experience that sometimes you almost like forget that someone exists, kind of like until they either like reach out to you or until they're like physically present with you, and then you're like, oh shit, yeah, duh. So on the opposite side, have you ever experienced something with someone or like, you know, a group of people where you really felt like, wow, like we're really sharing this moment together, and you like feel that energy, or like that, like we're really like all in this, we're all experiencing this together, and we're all kind of like almost like connected, like in your mind, like, you know, it's like when you know that you all feel the exact same thing at the same time. And I feel like those moments are when like you and those people, like when all of your universes are like experiencing time at the exact same time. Like, you know, like you're experiencing, it's like all of your universes are connected at that time. Jesus. I'm gonna make tea. Is it nice having this as like the focal point? Ooh, it got dark. Okay, so even more on that topic, or well, I guess it's not more exactly, but okay. So if we're going with that, like if we're saying like, okay, that's what it is. This is when my neighbors hate me. Oh, it's so hot. It's really hot. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to sit out here. Yesterday it was like 70 degrees. My back is burnt. You didn't see that. Okay. Okay. I've literally said that like 10 times now. Assuming that you are sharing this experience with me right now and you're hearing my thoughts. Fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, I'm burning. We've gotta stop comparing. Like, we can't compare anything on our own journeys with anyone else's, even if like they're having a similar experience or they're like doing the same thing. Is that the same thing as having a similar experience? I don't know. But we also have to stop comparing ourselves to even our old selves. Like, there's no need to like even be better than your old self, because I feel like that's like, it's kind of living in the past. It's like, well, why do you need to be better than your old self? Like, your old self was who they were because of the experiences that they had, and they were the person that they needed to be at that time to get you to where you are now, you know? So like, you can look back and reflect on your past and your past self, or your past your past your past like reactions to different situations and all of that, like how you handled things. But there's no need to be like better than that person. All you need to do is be the best person that you can be right now, you know? Okay, it's fucking hot.
The way up. And this ain't a love song, but baby, this a song about the love that we once had. All those times that we were stressing, all that fighting and aggression. I was busy trying to get it, had to learn my fucking lesson.